Hello, Substack. I'm Rachel Nasaka from Radical Alchemy, and I am excited to talk to you today about high growth personas. Not only who the fuck am I talking to, but also why the fuck you should care. I've been asking myself a question lately here on Substack. Who the fuck am I even talking to? If you want to take the journey through my discovery of that conundrum, you can read the article linked above. If you want the executive summary, it's this. You are someone who sees the value in human collaboration and community, someone who wants to grow in a way that is bigger than yourself. As it relates to Substack, this audience definition is solid. And I love that there are so many people out there who somehow fall into this bucket. You are my people. But my broader coaching audience, well, that definition could use some honing, some finesse, some detail beyond just caring about something bigger than yourself. Of course, the individuals and companies I work with all care about human collaboration and community, helping them grow exponentially. But there is nuance to their needs, resources, capabilities, and skills. The thing about humans, see, is that often our biggest strength, our humanism, holds us back in business simply because we haven't taken the time to ensure our human systems are caught up to our product and business development. A corporate leader who is trying to galvanize a culture shift using the same leadership behaviors that created that current culture under previous business circumstances. A mid-career leader who built success in a system that rewarded predictability, then expected them to lead in ambiguity without ever teaching them how. A founder who needs to develop the leadership skills necessary to maintain business success at scale, learning the traits that made them successful early on, like speed, control, and instinct, are now the very things capping their company's growth. All of these humans are great at something. And all of them are at an inflection point in realizing that what they have historically been great at is no longer enough. They have to evolve. And if they could do it on their own, well, they would have done it by now. Welcome to High Growth Personas, where I go into greater detail about the nuances around helping corporate executives, mid-career leaders, and founders explore aligning their human systems to their business growth for clarity, culture, and a measurable revenue impact. Hi, humans. Let's grow. Throughout High Growth Personas, I will methodically walk you through my human solutions framework, born from 20 years inside high growth organizations and a decade sitting in the room where leadership decisions are actually made. What this looks like in practice. An overview of what I mean by human systems, including the ways they are currently weighing you down, along with tried and true strategies to invest them into measurable business results. A deep dive into key personas that are specifically poised to drive material impact on company culture, business results, and long-term scalability. Tangible solutions and coaching practices you can adopt in real time as a leader, whether in the executive space, as a mid-level leader, or a company founder. Direct access to one-on-one executive coaching, leadership development, and HR advisory. It's also time for me to start to practice what I preach and bring this knowledge into growing my own business. Poetry and personal essays will remain free to all, along with coaching reflections to accompany my writing. High Growth Personas, however, is going to kickstart my own paid tier on Substack, where I go deeper into building a professional community who is tired of doing things the same old way and magically expecting different results. The first few essays in the series will be free. After that, I'll take things deeper into the actual applications, patterns I see in real coaching work, and the practices that create measurable change. You'll probably even see yourself in more than one of these personas. And perhaps that's part of the problem. After all, your challenges aren't situational, they are systemic. Because transformation and growth aren't clean, they are layered, contradictory, and personal. You can be high performing and limiting yourself and your results at the exact same time. And lucky for me, I love a human nuance. The problems I work on with leaders are at their core human. The solutions? Let's make those human too. As I continue developing proprietary Substack content, I'd love to know, where are you starting to feel like what got you where you are is no longer working for you?